one of the big issues that, say, immigrant families in the United States have to decide is whether they're going to try to speak English with their kids or whether they're going to speak their home language, whatever that language is. And one of the mistakes that many immigrants make is to think that they should speak only English to their children to maybe give them an edge when they go to school in the early childhood years, for example. But if the goal is for the child to maintain their heritage language, their home language, that's a bad choice, because what often happens is the English will take over as the dominant language in the society, and the child might lose the Urdu, or they might lose the Spanish or the Vietnamese over time. And so so first you have to ask the parents what their goal is, right? So some immigrants choose to assimilate, and they don't really care about having their native language maintained, and that's a choice as well. So if they do want their children to maintain a heritage language, then they really have to insist on and have a very strict language policy at home that we're only going to speak our home language. The reality is the kids, if they're full-time residents of their new country, they're gonna take up the German, they're gonna take up the English, because it's everywhere, and they have such peer pressure to do so. And when the child goes to preschool, for example, or school, I mean, they're going to learn the English, but maintaining the home language is not a given, and you actually have to work pretty hard in order to maintain it. So that's one of the things that I tell parents who value and want to have their children be bilingual, is you have to insist that you only speak this language at home. The kids won't like it, because then the kids will push back and say, no, I want to speak English because it's the cool language, for example. But the parents have to be strict, and the kids will thank them later for their bilingualism.